Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. What's my role in life?
To give me an answer to this next question.
Okay.
Could you imagine MVP and Speedball Mike Bailey hanging out together?
Okay, we got to talk about this. I wasn't going to talk about this today, but I will. Okay? Let me find the article, because I didn't even put it in my notes today, because I read it and I was like, mainly I just need to like do some investigation, okay? But having done zero investigation thus far, I just wanna read this, okay? Let's see where it's at. Okay, here we go.
Put your glasses on. Your bifocals.
Where's my? That was actually the funniest thing AJ Styles has ever done. Do you remember that segment from Raw? Do you remember this segment?
No.
Okay, so they're backstage, and AJ runs into Dominic, and he wants to beat him up. And Dominic explains, I got bad ribs, and I got a doctor's note. And AJ's like, you got a doctor's note? Let me see this doctor's note. And Dominic sarcastically says, why don't you get out your glasses, old man? And he hands the note to AJ. And AJ grabs this note, and there's a pause. And then AJ puts on these spectacles to read. I was crying! But anyway, I don't need reading glasses yet, amazingly. I don't know how. So, I go to the front page, and this is from our site. Report. AEW roster member has, quote, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So I read it. It says, it's being reported MVP has, quote, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way backstage in AEW. According to Fightful, this sentiment has been expressed by a number of talents on the roster. The Hurt Syndicate member has made it known that he does not like Speedball Mike Bailey and did not want Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin losing to Bailey and Kevin Knight. It is not clear why MVP dislikes Bailey or if Hurt Syndicate has ever actually planned to lose to Jet Speed. The report also states MVP turned down pitches for the Hurt Syndicate to lose to FTR at All In and Forbidden Door. MVP reportedly suggested they would rather lose to the Gates of Agony, the Outrunners, or Private Party, three teams they have already defeated this year. There was said to be frustration within AEW locker room that the faction beats everyone up, high fives to fans, does cool moves when they're supposed to be heels. However, numerous people also expressed the backstage environment in the company is as best it's been in years, and there's a couple of other things there. So I read this and I was like, that is very specific. Like, listen, AEW, I mean, WWE, every promotion in the world, okay? There's all sorts of people that rub people the wrong way. Everywhere, okay? Everywhere there's people that rub certain people the wrong way. Go to work. There's someone there that rubs you the wrong way. Right, Tom? But the point is, like, this happens everywhere. Every day, whatever, okay? This was oddly, strongly, very specific. And that almost never happens. So I read that, and it was like, okay. I read it right before the show, so I haven't asked anybody or anything like that. Like, I've heard things here and there about things. We all have. But, like, this was like, holy smokes. Like, somebody decided we got to throw MVP under the bus. We're going to just lay it on the line like everything. Who they don't want to lose to, who they don't specifically like. I read this and I was like, wow, someone's mad. I mean, a few people, I'm sure. But, like, that was a very oddly specifically laser-targeted story that we do not see very often. So, yeah. Notable, Tom. More after the break. Observer Live. I think the thing about it that, like, that just struck me so hard was, like, yes, we have heard situations where people in AEW didn't get along, okay? CM Punk and Jungle Boy, CM Punk and the Young Bucks, Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, we heard about those. I'm sure there have been many others. But, like, every time you hear one of these stories, it's like, there's always a reason, okay? Jack Perry said this in a promo, CM Punk got mad about it, whatever. There's always, like, a reason that these two people have an issue with each other. And then, fans usually, well, I like this guy more than that guy, so I side with this person or whatever. But, you always know the reasons for it. There's no reason whatsoever listed. It's just thrown out in the middle of the story. MVP hates Mike Bailey. It's like, what? And it's also because it's Mike Bailey. What, because he wrestles with no shoes? I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Mike Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard anyone say, you've worked all over the place?
He's French-Canadian.
Is that it? It's just bizarre. Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store. All of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees. F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.